we go here to game 2 with the Rangers leading 1-0 after last night's exciting win, no doubt about it. I think we I think our preview yesterday was right on, right, with the a quality starting pitching of Montgomery, of Verlander. Yeah, did Verlander have an issue there and lost, and the Rangers won the game? Yeah. Yeah, he got out of it, but the damage was done, and still pitched well, pitched late into the pretty late into the game, and the Rangers did the job with great pitching this time. So great job here by the Rangers right now. They are in command of the series on the road. This is thrilling. They're 6-0 in the playoffs so far. It's been terrific. Eovaldi, he's been terrific as well in the playoffs. He's been part of this situation. He's got a 1.32 ERA in his playoff starts. He's 2-0. Doubles is ready to go, though, and he says tonight, coming back here on the Astros for doubles. Hello to Steven today. Nice to have you folks with me here. First on YouTube, every day with live previews here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Hey, Tone Miggins here, bringing us some props. I believe this is over total bases here for Tone. And over for Turner's hits. That's all we do, right, Tone? We don't ever go under in these props. I mean, that's boring. Steven says, give me the Astros here on the money. Oh, my gosh, on the Astros plus 1.5 and sprinkle the money line, he says. Let me take a look at that run line price. And then while I'm at it, might as well make sure the line is right. I think I put this one. I think this was a line. There has been some reported steam on this game, and it's on the over, actually. And that's why we're seeing it right now. Do I have it at 8.5? It is pretty heavily juiced to the under, and I want to update that actually because of it's so. And maybe the Astros are down to $1.20 or so at some spots. Maybe are the Rangers taking a little action? But let me update this to at least 8.5 under 20, if not 8.5 under 25 right now, as this one continues to move lower. And I think it's interesting because there's no doubt the reported steam came in on the over, and it wasn't too long ago. Let me see when that alert came in from the. I take that back. It was late last night, but they were steaming an 8 over.
Steam play.
Some NFL action taking a little bit of steam right now for next week. Oh, I'm not supposed to. Okay. Let me continue on here with the Rangers and the Astros. They told me not to do that. Okay. All right. Ray says, give me the Rangers here in this one. And Steven wants to take the Yerfie tonight. And there were only 2 runs scored yesterday, right? So when are those runs going to come tonight in the first inning, according to Steven? Rangers bullpen, they needed to get 8 outs last night. Framber Valdez has struggled big time, no doubt about it. 9.88 ERA in his last 3 starts. And the Astros have gone just 4-10 with Valdez in those starts. The Astros still have won 8 of their last 11. They've also won 9 of the 14 games still with Texas, despite what happened yesterday. But for the Rangers and Eovaldi, they've won 6 of Eovaldi's last 7 starts. So, all right, You guys, you saw what happened yesterday. Are you still tempted here? Anything else from the chat? I guess I'll have to make the call here. Let's see, Ray on the ring. I don't know if we can get consensus. Oh, I want to say hello to uh, Cinegaretti. Cinegaretti here today. Nice to have you. And oh my gosh, Dominic Mitchum. Hello. Says trouble in Texas. Rocket scientist. I don't quite know what it. Something about the baseball series, though. That's what it sounds like to me. Something about the baseball series. So I have concerns about Valdez in this game. I know we were, you know, under yesterday, but I'm bouncing back here with the over today at 8.5 with the day. I do have some concerns a little bit with, you know, the roof, the way the ball was traveling last night. But man, Valdez has been getting crushed. Not necessarily tipping my hat here on the side. We'll be looking at a premium here for the game today for sure. But Blake says, give me the Texas money line here and the over in this one. All right, you guys. M Looks is here today. Texas is rolling. Got to ride with them. You know, the other thing about Eovaldi, uh, look, good in the playoffs so far. Good in the playoffs in his career as well. 6-3 with a 2.7 ERA in 8 playoff starts in his career. The vet for the veteran, right? So, Cinegaretti said over 8 runs, the offenses should shine. And over 8 runs, you're going to be looking, like I said, this one's getting kind of back low again. There might be a little bit of wise guy action here. With what I was saying, seeing that last night with the, with the low scoring runs and what they like to do is increase that noise a little bit. The Astros are always looking for an edge, and they're not the brightest group, right? We saw some mistakes last night. The base running error there and people were arguing a little bit, right? When do you determine? And so I don't know if they were even explaining it right on there. Hello, the Stephen Beer. He says, who is more surprising, the Diamondbacks or the Rangers? Well, quite honestly, I'd have to say the Diamondbacks, right? I mean, they're the team that, to me, uh, maybe not as polished here. So when Altuve rounded second base, he's on the other side. The dividing point is the halfway, it goes like right up the middle, and he was on the other side of the bag. That's when you've got to come, right? You're always saying, well, when are you touching you touched it once, you got off the bag. Why do you have to touch? Once you leave the bag, if you're going back to first, you got to touch it again. So once you have untouched it, if you want to go back to the other bag. Now if you want to go right back to first base, don't go on the other side of it, right? So you're on the bag. You could run back to first, because when are you going to retouch the bag? But once you've gone touch the bag and then you're on the third base side of that bag, that's when you got to go run back. All right. The over for me, my free play here today. And yeah, I've been, I'm always looking under first, and just can't go premium with this over just because of the atmospheric concerns I have. But looking to get a little bit of offense going, I think, in the series today. And thanks for your picks on the game as well. That's the day game today. I say day game, 4:37 Eastern, 1:37 Pacific. great timing, actually, to make a great sports day.